So it's May 12th, and this is the lilac in bloom. It's a little pretty flower, but wow, it's a huge bush. And this is called Lithodora. Lithodora. This I planted last year, and it made it through the winter, and it's actually flowering. So it's not very profuse in its flowers there. As you can see, they're kind of sparse at the moment, but wow, I still super love that, and there's more flowers coming. It's still early in the spring. And this is called ice plant. Really super pretty. The camera doesn't do it justice. In the sunlight, it has like a shine. And it's a succulent plant, so some of the flowers are starting to wilt a little, but I really like this. It's a succulent, so it doesn't need very much water. And yeah, I just planted this about a week and a half ago, so these flowers aren't like, it hasn't overwintered yet, but I think it was hardy down to like zone 4 or something, so that's pretty cool. So this is the Hosta Corner, and I got 3 different types of hostas here. I really am fond of the ones that have the variegation of like with a white variegation. Thought that was very interesting. And we paired it up with this is the curly fries, which looks a lot different than most hostas there. I think this one is called a Francie, and a French fry, or sorry, curly fry. And this one's called Snake Eyes. So I thought the 3 of these looked super cool when used in conjunction. And then I got the little spider in the purple vase. That's cute. And then this is a heuchera. It was called Berry Smoothie Heuchera, and it's like pink. The camera is not doing it justice, making it look more brown. All right, and they're looking a little mangled because we did have a snowstorm about 2 weeks ago, and they did suffer some damage from that. But these are Virginia Bluebells, one of my favorite spring flowering flowers, and they're such a true blue. The camera is not doing this justice. Got my gardening gloves on. It will focus. There we go. But they are such a nice color, and yeah, it's a spring bloomer, so it's a very ephemeral, because they don't last very long. But wow, I do really love the color and the shape, and Virginia Bluebells. So I'm just at the lilac bush there, and the lilacs are in bloom. They're so sweet smelling. I love the smell of lilacs. And at the base of the lilac, I have a patch of ajuga, and they're doing so well here. I planted these here last year, and they're one of my favorite types of flowers. It's a lot darker than is showing up on the camera. It's like a darker blue, super pretty. And this is the chocolate chip, and then on this side, this is called burgundy glow. But they're very similar. They're both types of ajuga, and these 2 types have more of a blue, super blue color. The camera is not doing it justice. I'll have to take some pictures. All right, there we go. I tinkered with the lighting, just the lighting. I didn't adjust the color or add a filter or anything. And this is from the same video of so this is the burgundy glow. This is more true to the color, and like, wow. And the chocolate chip, ajuga. There's a lot of other cultivars, for example, because these 2 did so very well here. I mean, like, that's my foot, and then there's the ajuga patch, and like, it's such a saturated color, and I super love this plant, so that's why I had to share this one. And we got some new ones. This one's called Black Scallop. And we just planted these here this year, so they haven't developed any flowers yet. But I would recommend, for people who like blue flowers, the burgundy glow and the chocolate chip. So the chocolate chip is called that because it has a darker green foliage, whereas the burgundy glow has like white picotee on its leaves, and even like pink or burgundy. So many colors in one plant. Beautiful. And there's another patch of the ajuga here, of the burgundy glow. Just love that color. It's a little patch of it there. And this is Centauri, Montana. Pardon all the traffic there, but it's Centauri, Montana. And this one was called like Blue Ice or something blue. It said blue on the tag. There are different color variations. It can also be purple. I have a purple one, but it's not in bloom at the moment. But when it is, I will take a video to show it, to compare it. But I just love the color on that. It's like a super rich, saturated, deep, dark blue. It's so nice. Yeah, and then continuing, here we are, May 12th, and this is a strawberry plant. And wow, I just love the flowers on this. It was called like Ruby Red, and it is bred more for its showy, pretty flowers, but it is a strawberry, and it does get edible fruit. The fruit aren't like super huge, but the flowers are, and they're this bright red. It's so nice. Like I have my gardening gloves on, so like my fingers are even like extra big, and like that's a pretty big strawberry flower, and like pretty red. It's so saturated. Like in real life, it's like they don't get redder flowers than that. Like, and then there's a pink climbing rose. Oh, this was so cute. I love the color of this, and it's fragrant. It's so nice. Like, you know, it's good to just, you know, stop and smell the roses, or, you know, give appreciation to the beauty found in nature. And I just love that. The soft pink with white, so delicate looking. And then for those of you who love orange, I think this is called a Sweet William, and it has a little Charlotte in the middle there, little spider. Charlotte's making her web. But this is a really pretty plant, and it survived winter and has sprouted back out of the ground, and really nice orange. I mean, like in real life, the color is like for orange, like for natural orange, it's almost unmatched. It's very nice. Then we have a white lilac, so that's very pretty, and they're super fragrant, and I don't know what I like more, the purple or the white one. They both smell amazing, and there is actually even different color variations out there. There's one called like President Lincoln or something like that, Lincoln, and it's supposed to be even like kind of a mauve blue. So there's lots of color variations, and like lilac can be a very, very large shrub. It gets very, very big. This is like I don't know, almost 30 feet tall. It makes a pretty big shrub, some of them. So if you have limited space, make sure to get like a dwarf variety. And this is flax. I never knew that flax was a perennial and it could survive winter. And so I got a big patch of it here. It's a little hard to tell, but it makes a big clump there. And it's got all these little blue flowers speckled on it. That's super cool. Flax. It's one of my top favorite flowers for blue flowers. It's not purpley at all. It's like that's a true blue flower right there. It's a UFO in the forest. Ah! Oh, no, it's just the sun. It's a setting sun. False alarm, people.